Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Virai's Wellness Podcast. Today, we have Coach Sisodia with us, who is better known as Coach Sisodia in his thriving community of entrepreneurs and top leadership at top MNCs. He's a remarkable coach, trainer, motivational speaker, and mentor to many. He has received various national and international rewards and certifications to his name. The list is endless. He has till date trained more than 10,000 people in various countries. You can virtually Google him by just searching Coach Sisodia. Today, he has joined us to share his insights from his experiences of training and coaching so many people across the world. Welcome, Aditya Sisodia. So humbled to have you at our show today.
Thank you, Neetu, for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with your community members.
Honestly, when I spoke to you first time, I was like, oh my god, this man is so humble. I so I mean your humbleness really comes across, Aditya, and it's really good to know you as a person, honestly. So I really want to start with that tone to let you know how I feel about you and why this episode is so important for me. Great. So Aditya, you have so many accreditations, you have so many certifications, you are a coach, you are a trainer. I think there must have been something that, made you transform from your regular, corporate life to becoming a coach and trainer. I generally ask this question to every coach who comes to our show, and there is always a story that they share with us. What is your story, Aditya?
So, Neetu, in my case, I personally experienced coaching, mentoring, training, counseling, and I could see the beneficial, healing, transformative power of the different tools that a person uses. And personally, my life was going through a rough phase, and through coaching, mentoring, counseling, I was able to make something out of myself. So I felt like, how can I give back to the society? What
Yes.
can I do to support other people who would like to witness the power, but because of certain apprehension, something that holds them back? So
Right. So I
I
think
just
only a
decided.
person who has been through a transformation journey wants to give it back because they understand the value of it and they want more people to get empowered with the learning that they have received and the transformation that they have received. I have personally gone through a transformation journey myself and I know how good it feels and I want everyone now to feel it. So I'm totally sure, you are on a very virtuous path and you have received your enlightenment.
Yes.
It So, can you share your experience of coaching, the CEOs and the CXOs of the world who you have coached?
So my intent of going behind CXOs, CEOs, leaders from respective industry and field is that since they are high performer, think is a thought-provoking conversation based on the notion that you are resourceful and you know what's best and good for you. So when I work with high performers, it is easier, be it their career, be it their transition, be it their business. The conversation helped me to support them evoke their awareness. And given the commitment which they have, I just hold a space for them and I support them by being accountable to whatever they are declaring.
Okay, great. So I work with a lot of founders as myself being a startup mentor. I realized a lot of times, these top guys from the companies, they come with a lot of mental blockages and a mindset. So, which obviously hinders a lot of things when it comes to, their health, their well-being, their, productivity, their habits, which transforms into every aspect of their life. So I think what you normally do is also working on the mindset of the people.
Exactly. It's about helping them reflect back on their thought, differentiate between fact versus story.
Right. And have you ever worked on the belief system of these guys?
Belief system is the foundation. Uh, as I say, if there is trust issue, it's not an external, it's something within oneself. A person has trust issue with themselves, which gets reflected in the outlook.
Yeah. So, I mean, what has been some transformations that you think has been like really, really eye-opening for any of your coachee? Can you share a couple of stories from there?
So the biggest transformation I would say is the level of awareness that increases, because people find that having a coach really helps them to be open, to be vulnerable, which generally we avoid because of the fear of judgment. And for others, if you will see my LinkedIn recommendation, these are few selected recommendation from the business leaders who have worked across the globe.
Hmm. Right, right. So, I mean, what kind of feedback do you get once they have got that thing, that lightning moment that they get? So, what do they tell you when they have received that? Because I know when I received my lightning moment and there was a transformation, I understood that I only, you know, not just a mind on a body, I'm also a soul. So I think that was something which really shook me up, and that was my transformation, breakthrough, I would say. So what kind of breakthroughs would, you have worked on? I mean, what kind of feedback do you get when you see that, okay, this person seemed to have got a breakthrough now?
So one of the common response is that this is the best investment I have made in myself, and
Yes.
every penny has been worth it.
Yes, yeah, it's valuable, very, very valuable. And I think now coaching is and training is picking up a lot because people understand the value of it, especially post COVID. People have gone through such bad times, and the embedded triggers are getting surfaced now, and people have realized that okay, I need help, and that's when they're reaching out to coaches. And I see a lot of coaches now coming up who are working on mindsets, who are working on spirituality, who are also working on a lot of transformation for people. And I think this is the need of the hour, and what you are doing, Aditya, is really, really great. I mean, uh, we all need this, honestly. I mean, I also have mentors. I have mentors for various things, for accountability, for my health and nutrition, for so many other things. And because I interact with so many coaches now, they're just a call away. And I just really love this idea. And honestly, this podcast is really helping me a lot connect with such like-minded and genuine people, and most of them are NLP trained. So anybody who's watching this show, please go and get yourself trained for NLP. This is going to really get you a very good breakthrough. It took me 3 attempts of NLP learning to actually get it, honestly. So what I would say is, Aditya, share some insights that you think is the topmost problem of the leadership these days that you are helping them. uh,
So first and foremost is having genuine network around you, be it a personal issue or a professional issue. Do you have a genuine network around you? I call it, do you have board of advisors around you? People who can hold you accountable, people who would give you an open space to reflect, to speak up. Because in a cosmetic world where we are doing social distancing and emotional distancing, having genuine connection really makes a hell lot of a difference.
right. So right kind of circle of influence, you would say. Right, that
Of
makes a lot of
influence.
difference. It makes a lot of difference. I have been in negative environments and I've been in positive ones. I can totally see the difference in me in the two different environments, and I consciously choose people around me these days, and that has completely changed my life, honestly. So it's very, very important to have the right circle of influence around you, and that's bang on. So Aditya, what is your insight from your success stories in coaching, and what is that one big thing that you want the people today to take away from this, episode?
Keep learning, keep investing in yourself.
Yes, what else? We all know that learning is important and investing is important. What else, Aditya? I'm looking for something more meaningful and deeper from you.
Say that make sure that every day you are learning something new, and do not confuse entertainment from infotainment. Infotainment is something where you are entertaining yourself with information for which people would hire you, pay you, where you will develop a high income skill. Because tomorrow, people won't like to do gossip with you. If someone would hire you, they would love to see the ROI on the conversation. So be very clear, what is your mental diet? Are you consuming things? Are you creating things? Ask yourself every day, reflect on your daily routine, your hourly actions.
Right. And I think it impacts, what kind of content we are consuming. It impacts all aspects of our life. So honestly, if you ask me, I'm not on Facebook and I'm not on Insta. That obviously, is a problem with my business also now, because people keep telling me, my social media manager keeps coming and telling me that you do not have a presence on Insta and Facebook. But I just cannot go on that platforms anymore because the kind of content there is, I don't want to get involved with that kind of content. But I think, yes, there are genuine people also who are creating genuine content. And maybe, the kind of content I create on LinkedIn, possibly that can also be used on those social media platforms. But yes, coming back to what you said, not everything is information and not everything is knowledge. We have to be very choosy about what, we uh, see and consume every day, because that completely transpires into, you know, our health, our well-being, our business, our career, our wealth, our relationships, everything. I have stopped completely watching news. I have completely stopped being in any of the WhatsApp groups, no social media scrolling, and I can see the impact on my health and well-being out of that. I consume a lot of content on books, courses, audibles, and that has helped me really grow as a person. So I completely understand learning is important and the right kind of learning is very important. Great, Aditya. And Aditya, I want you to share some parting words with us for our audience that, will give them a high that, okay, this is what I learned from Aditya today.
So, one thing is, make sure what you are consuming. Like, for example, you want to accelerate your learning, follow Niti, because, sorry, Nitu. As you are seeing, Nitu is constantly researching, she's bringing in new speakers. So, just by following Nitu, her, her social media post, you can learn a lot. Have leaders in the space who you can admire and can learn from them. Like, I connected with Neetu over a LinkedIn message, and Neetu
Yes, we
just
did.
saw one of my posts, my response to a post.
Yes, yes. That's the
So
power of social media, actually.
exactly.
Yes. And
So
use it well.
use it with responsibility. So that's my final message.
Great. Thank you so much, Aditya. And everybody watching this show, please follow Aditya on his social handles. He's creating great content, and I'm sure that would be very, very valuable to you. And if you need any kind of, assistance or any kind of help from Aditya on coaching, mentoring, training, public speaking, his social media handles would be there on the, link below. So thank you so much, Aditya, for coming today. This is great. And I'm sure the audience will go away with a lot of insights from this episode. Thank you so much.
Guys, take care.